I've been playing Warhammer 40k Darktide for about a year now, and honestly it's one of my favorite horde shooter games ever made. I've tried every class, the Zealot, Veteran, Ogryn, you name it, but my absolute favorite is the one class that everyone loves to hate, the Psyker. And yeah, I've heard it all. Psyker can't take out bosses, Psykers die too fast.
Shut the f up! Talk about cheeky ain't no hitter, cheeky ain't this, cheeky fake. Shut the f up!
Just look at these comments from one of my old Psyker build videos. But today I'm here to show you why the Psyker actually works and why it's criminally underrated, and how my build turns this squishy wizard into an absolute horde melting, boss burning powerhouse. So first off, what is the Psyker? The Psyker channels the raw energy of the warp, basically using pure psychic power to melt the brains of heretics. You're not just another soldier with a gun, you're literally a weapon of the Emperor's will. The Psyker is all about control, precision, and devastating bursts of psychic damage. You can clear hordes, delete elites, and even handle big threats if you play it smart. Yeah, you're a little fragile, but once you learn how to manage peril and use your spacing, you become unstoppable. Let's talk powers, because this is where Psyker really splits opinions. You first start off with Brain Rupture. This one's your classic head pop move. You charge up psychic energy to melt a single target's brain. It's satisfying but very slow, and it leaves you wide open while charging. It does great damage but a terrible flow. Next up we have Smite. On paper, Smite sounds insane. It locks down hordes and stuns enemies, the perfect crowd control. But there's one problem. It takes a ton of peril to fully immobilize enemies, and it doesn't kill them right away. You need 2 or 3 full charge ups just to wipe out a group, and that to me is just too risky. Then we have Assail. Now this is where the fun begins. Assail lets you fling psychic shards that automatically home in on enemies. Basically like playing as Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. You can charge it up for double damage, but even uncharged, these things shred everything from heretics to hounds before you even reach full peril. Assail doesn't just look cool, it's one of the most consistent, flexible, and safe powers of the 3. You can engage from a distance, hit multiple enemies at once, and keep your peril manageable. Now, let's talk about the build that makes the Psyker go from fragile wizard to warp-fueled assassin. The primary weapon we'll be using is the Dueling Sword. Sure, it's not one of the heaviest hitters, but it's lightning fast. The speed lets you dodge, weave, and slice through crowds with precision. In melee combat, speed is your defense, and the sword's mobility gives you insane survivability. Your secondary weapon is the Recon Lasgun. Wow. Think of this as your backup for range and consistency. It's basically a laser cannon with 700 rounds, but here's the trick. Using Scryer's Gaze lets you burn peril instead of ammo, so you don't have to worry about taking ammunition from your teammates, and this also boosts your damage output even higher. You're literally shooting warp-charged lasers at your enemies. For the Blitz ability, obviously we're choosing Asail, your bread and butter, great for crowd control, elite deletion, and saving your teammates when things get chaotic. For the Curios setup, we want to focus on toughness and survivability. So for the 3 that I have equipped currently, I have Guardian Nocturnus Casket, plus 13% toughness, Gilded Mandible Caged, plus 12% toughness, Blessed Bullet Reliquary, plus 16% max health. So you'll be tankier than people are expecting, especially when you manage your peril effectively. This build works because it balances offense, defense, and flexibility. You can use Assail to handle hordes and ranged enemies, swap to your Lasgun for precision kills or long-range bursts, dash into melee with the Dueling Sword for fast, devastating close-quarter kills. You're not locked into one playstyle, you're adapting on the fly. And that's why the Psyker is one of the most versatile and rewarding classes in the entire game. It takes finesse to master, but once you get the rhythm, you'll out-damage and out-survive almost every other class. So yeah, while everyone's out there sleeping on the Psyker, I'm here melting skulls and controlling the battlefield. It's easily one of the most fun classes in Darktide, right up there with the Arbites. If you've been avoiding it because of what people say, I dare you to give this build a try. You'll see exactly why the Psyker works. If you found this helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite Psyker build, and subscribe if you want more Warhammer 40k Darktide content and build breakdowns. Don't forget, for the Emperor and for the Warp.